If you're into Korea, then surely you have a favorite one of these.
Learning Korean through famous lines from K-dramas and movies on
Welcome to Korea!
with Ninja Korean Unnie. Pew!
That's right, if you're watching the video radio, you can't even see her. She's so quick, she's so smooth, and she's dressed almost all in black. Ninja Korean Unnie in the studio. I want to say, we're a Korean language corner. I'd like to use a different word, because I'm sure ninja has some Japanese connotations.
That's actually true. So when I was saying that, instantly I thought, okay, I made a mistake.
But is there a Korean word that signifies that? I don't know it if there is, because we sometimes in Korean, if you say ninja to a Korean person, they know what you're talking about as well, right?
I don't know. I think ninja maybe like those sneaky things is not really Korean.
It's not in Korean culture. Chagek, is that a thing?
Yeah,
Our producer.
협객.
I've never heard chagek in my life here in Korea, so maybe not that common to say. But yes, you do look like you are stealthy today. You've not worn a jacket to the studio. I was surprised because it's quite chilly. You walked here.
Yeah, I mean, it's because those who are following me on Instagram already know, I have been eating a lot, munching.
How come?
Everything.
Are you coming out of hibernation for spring?
I think
you're
it's
growing.
Not the growing hormones,
The
but
other
the
ones.
woman hormone.
Okay.
And I was keep eating these days, and I felt guilty, so I thought, okay, I woke up early today, about 8 a.m. Why don't I walk to ARIRANG Radio?
Wow. How long did it take you?
But then I came here too early.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I came here. I arrived here at about 9:20.
Oh, wow.
So I thought, okay, this is early. So I was walking around for 10 minutes outside of ARIRANG Radio. So lonely.
Having a little stroll.
But it was then too cold.
Our producer is saying a lot of our guests come here around that time.
Oh, really?
One of our guests, Paul, he gets here sometimes before me. He's here super
And then
early.
what does he do?
He just reads, because his segment is all about reading books, and so he just reads a lot of ebooks on his phone and stuff like that.
Oh, wow, okay. Thank you for telling me.
It's a motivation for you. We love to see you here nice and early.
I think it's, because, this is the rule. Whenever, you live the nearest, then you come the latest.
That is the rule, isn't it?
Worldwide.
I definitely live the closest, and I get here later than our producer and writer every day. By
Not every
far
day.
as well. Really me. Because, you kind of rest on your laurels, so to speak. Today's hashtag, I think it's an interesting one to talk to you about. Gum or dream.
Ooh, okay.
And you're into dreams and stuff like that, right? Tell us something interesting that you've learned on your dream journey.
Oh, yeah. So I think what Peter's talking about is my lucid dreaming experience.
Uh-huh.
Lucid dreaming is basically you are awake while you are dreaming.
Uh-huh.
You know that you are dreaming.
Eyes are still closed, right?
I still close your normal dreaming, but you are aware of the situation that you are dreaming. Means you're highly awake, kind of. It's not that I do that every time.
Okay.
And I think this helps real life in a way.
Oh, wow.
To be aware of what's happening in real life.
Uh-huh.
Because, sometimes when your mind is talking too much, then you get stressed out.
Of course.
But you are just aware that, okay, my mind is talking this, but you know that you are not your mind.
And you're just kind of observing it.
Yeah.
Oh,
so I think that kind of helps real life in a way of not being too immersed in the situation, especially if it's negative.
Uh-huh.
So yeah.
How are there any tips to because I want to lucid dream more, and I don't do it very often at all. And many of our listeners have talked about, randomly having that experience. But is there any way that you can do it to kind of increase the possibility that you could have a lucid dream?
Yeah, it's all about intent. Now I suddenly sound like an
dream
expert.
Dream guru.
But it's about intention, and all you need to do is just intend before you go to sleep.
Okay.
To be aware that you are falling asleep, which is really difficult.
Oh, and then is it like one of the early dreams you have in the night that could be a lucid dream?
I don't really... That I don't know.
Oh, wow. But you've got to try and intend to have one. It's interesting because in sports, they talk about visualization. If you want to score a goal, you should visualize how you're going to score that goal. And then a lot of strikers say it actually turns out that way.
Yeah. I agree with you 100%, and it's not even just about sports. I think stuff about life, like when you have an important meeting or if you have an important presentation, visualizing helps a lot.
All right, I'm going to visualize that our acting today is going to be Academy Award level. All right, so I'm looking forward to this.
I'll do the same.
Okay, we get to our 4 phrases before we introduce today's scene. Then you guys guess what the movie or drama is. So what are we going to learn in Korean?
4 lines. First one. 언제까지 아닌 척 하려고?
언제까지 아닌 척 하려고?
Until when are you going to pretend that you're not?
That you're not somebody, I think, in this situation at least.
Right.
That's fairly straightforward. Second phrase.
매 눈이야 뭐야?
매 눈이야 뭐야? There's our acting kicking in.
Yeah. So 매 means hawk. 매 눈 means hawk eyes.
Okay.
Probably eagle eyes in English.
Yeah, but we do have this system in sports called Hawkeye, which
Really?
tells you where the ball was going to go if you couldn't see it clearly on the camera.
Oh.
So I think Hawkeye and Eagle Eye both mean you just have really good eyesight, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you, sports expert.
I am quite an expert. So it's saying, do you have Hawkeyes or something, right? Sentence 3.
그 얼굴, 이 얼굴 완전 다르잖아.
그 얼굴, 이 얼굴 완전 다르잖아.
Yeah, that face, this face is completely different.
We'll find out what that means. Okay, and then sentence number 4.
소문나면 나 도저히 얼굴 들고 못 다닐 것 같아서.
소문나면 나 도저히 얼굴 들고 못 다닐 것 같아서.
Yeah, this means so when it gets rumored,
when a rumor spreads.
When the rumor spreads, then I don't think I can put up my face and walk around.
Like literally, right? But it just means, I guess, you couldn't show your face. In English, we say, if the rumor spreads, because you're too embarrassed or something, right?
Yep.
Okie dokie, let's set the scene for today's Academy Award winning acting.
All right, so this scene, when you hear about this scene, then you will guess what this was talking about the face and this face, that face, totally different. So I'm going to act this high school girl named Ju-kyung. She went to this comic book cafe without makeup.
Uh-oh. That's
because,
okay.
because she always puts on makeup because she has some complex about her own appearance.
Right.
And she never shows her bare face to anyone. But then she meets this guy, Peter is gonna act, Suho. Suho, who is the top student in the whole school.
Yeah, pretty real life, actually. Yeah. And she's obviously trying to avoid him in this situation.
Avoid meeting him.
Okay, but Suho, my character, as in real life, has clocked on because he's very quick, isn't he?
He got his hawk eyes.
Yes, I have indeed. Let's start the acting. Try and guess what movie or drama this is from and listen out for the Korean. Why aren't you coming down?
I'm looking for a book.
Well, then can you get that book over there?
This?
언제까지 아닌 척 하려고? You know me.
So you recognized me right away when you saw me here?
Fortunately, I have a great memory.
Good memory. Is recognizing people a problem? 내 눈이야 뭐야?
It's obvious. It's you.
그 얼굴, 이 얼굴 완전 다르잖아.
Are we playing spot the difference? Am I in the wrong to recognize you?
No, it's not that. Are you going to tell that I'm like this?
Like what?
You've seen it, so you know it. It's a mess. 소문나면 나 도저히 얼굴 들고 못 다닐 것 같아서.
Why is it a big deal?
That's what it is for me. Can you please pretend you don't know, please?
So with makeup, without makeup, there's a big difference, seemingly, in this movie or
For
drama.
this girl, yeah.
Okay.
Or she thinks that way.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to get onto. I think a lot of girls believe that there's a huge difference, right? And sometimes I will admit there are. If you look at YouTube and some social media, there are some makeup YouTubers, right, who transform people, right? And they do this thing where they have half just 생얼, so no makeup, and then half makeup.
Yeah.
And it looks like two different, almost creatures, let alone people. Like, I'm shocked. But the point I want to make is I think for most girls, no, they look pretty much the same. They're the same person.
Really?
Without makeup. Yeah, like we've done stuff together on TV where you're all dolled up. You're still Sohyun. Like, yeah, you look a little more glamorous maybe with big eyelashes and things like this. But you're still the same lovely lady without makeup. Yeah.
That's true. Oh, thank you. That's so sweet.
And I hope that most ladies, and also men who are maybe self-conscious, because in Korea, many wear like BB cream and stuff. There are some who can't go out the house without putting gel in their hair. Just be comfortable in your own body. Your own
Definitely
skin.
agree. Oh, thank you so much for your confidence speech.
Yeah, and then I'm going to say this. When I first realized how much makeup some girls put on, I was shocked as a teenager. Like, I did see a few friends for the first time without makeup, and I'd only seen them with makeup. I was like... You know, and then you're a bit more immature and you don't talk like this. So I was like, what happened to you? Like,
Wait, actually, that's a little
This is the opposite.
of what you just said.
Yeah, so that was when I was like 16, 17, and I really regret being like that. I'm sorry to the girls at the time, but I was literally
He was like
shocked.
naively shocked and expressing it.
I didn't really recognize them, and I didn't.
You didn't recognize
I didn't
them.
understand makeup could do that much. Like there are some tricks of the trade.
Wait,
like,
so when you were 16, when you were in UK?
yes, to
and-
my British girlfriends.
So in Britain, it's normal to wear too much makeup.
It
in
differs,
16?
but definitely around that age, like
Okay.
girls are first getting into it, going a bit over the top with glitter and all this kind of stuff. And it was an eye-opener, I will say that.
Interesting.
All right, guess the drama or movie. We've got a few guesses coming in. We're going to play something from the soundtrack as a hint and send in your audio files. We've put the lines up on YouTube. Get in touch via Kakao Talk. Our username is Daily K. This one is Chani of SF9 with Kurium Starlight. That was a lovely track from the soundtrack to today's drama. A few messages as well. You got a couple of tips on maybe doing lucid dreaming as well.
Oh, yeah. My Doggy Lives said something about, I've also read that trying to read something in a dream is difficult. Text has a habit of changing, so trying to read things can let you know you're in a dream.
If you actively try and do that and then it doesn't work, you can jolt yourself into realizing it's a dream.
That's true. I've never tried reading in my lucid dreaming because I was busy flying around.
Wow.
But yeah, this could be a thing. And I remember from that Avengers movie, who's that? The British guy acting the
Tom Holland.
Mr. Stranger?
Oh,
No,
Doctor
Mr.
Strange.
Oh, Doctor Strange.
Mr. Stranger.
Doctor Strange. He studies in the dream. You remember?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, he studies in the dream. So maybe someone might do it. I don't know. Like, you can try to explore that. Pei said, if you look at the back of your hands while dreaming, you will sometimes realize you're in a lucid dream and can control it. I have heard this a lot, that hand is a way to see if you are dreaming or not.
That's a stereotype in like dramas and movies, I think, when you're in a dream and you look and you kind of realize, oh, is this me kind of thing. Oh, that's clever. Thank you for the tips. I'm going to try it tonight. Zana also says about our scene, this was so funny. In Suo's eyes, there's not much difference, but I get why Chugyong was insecure. She was bullied because of her looks and almost even committed suicide in this. That's why makeup is her life savior. Yeah, and so I think if you like putting on makeup and that's what makes you feel comfortable, that's great. But I really hope that people don't feel like they have to put on makeup.
True.
There's that societal pressure.
You didn't bully anyone who didn't put on makeup, did you?
I didn't bully anybody.
Okay, good.
And they were my friends. But I was like, when I was 16, I was like, oh my... you look a little different.
That's
And
so
I tried not to cotton on that, yeah, that girl in particular looked more attractive with makeup. But, yeah, now as a 30-something-year-old guy, I know I was terribly wrong in that assessment. We got lots of guesses for this as well. And I think it's got a completely different title in English to Korean. I saw somewhere, but I can't find it now.
I see all kinds of weird movie names. What?
Stacy goes for True Beauty,
Ooh.
as does Mama Wolf. Is that the correct English? Aim Lita as well, chiming in with that.
That's true. At first, I didn't recognize because I didn't know the English title of the movie, which is True Beauty. Is a little different from the Korean literal name.
What's that?
Which is 여신 강림, means the
Goddess.
goddess coming down to...
Oh, is Kanglim not a name here?
No, 강림 is not a name. It is actually a noun
I see.
describing when the god or the goddess
Comes down to earth.
down to earth and
wow.
reveals its presence.
Okay, shows how bad my Korean is. I thought it was the goddess Kanglim.
No, but I definitely understand because 강림 is not really a word that you use a lot, because
Coming down from heaven.
we don't see that happening a lot in our daily lives.
Not at all. So well done to everyone who got True Beauty, the title to this
강림아.
drama. Yeah, that could be a name, right? Kanglim.
That could be a name, yeah.
Like
Not a common name.
Not a
but-
common one. All right, fair enough. I was wrong. So the drama, the premise, the guy who I was playing, Suho, that's played by Cha Eun-woo, the face genius, 얼굴 천재, very good-looking guy.
Is he called a face genius
That's
just
his
because
nickname.
he's handsome?
Yeah, he is like almost perfect looking in the eyes of many out there.
Wow.
And so I was recognizing the girl, and we looked at a few of the posters from the drama because we both haven't watched this in detail. The girl seems to look very different without makeup, right?
Oh, well, she's wearing glasses and she's just tying her hair out.
It's one of those
tying her hair.
stereotypes where she lets down her hair, puts on a bit of makeup, and she's a goddess suddenly.
Yeah, it's what happens in the Princess Diaries.
Ah, yeah. And in She's All That, a movie from like the early 2000s.
Right.
It's a tried and tested formula. Good stuff. From a webtoon as well, I believe.
Oh, yeah, this is from a webtoon by 야옹이 작가. And actually, did you know that 야옹이 작가 herself is very famous and popular because of her looks?
For being pretty.
For being pretty.
Just with makeup? Or is this like a self-story, I wonder?
I think she wrote it a little bit autobiographical.
Oh,
but
nice.
she did get really popular after she revealed her looks on Instagram. She has lots of followers on Instagram.
Brian says she is really pretty too as well. And everyone's going to be searching this after the show, apparently, that writer. That's not the point of what we're trying to convey here today. Looks don't matter. Let's get on to our voice notes as well, where you don't have to reveal your face. We got Leon from Singapore with our first sentence. Let's take a listen.
언제까지 아닌 척 하려고.
What do you think?
Good. 언제까지 아닌 척 하려고. But it kind of sounded like rapping. 언제까지 아닌 척 하려고.
Love the effort, Leon. Good stuff. So let's break that down then. 언제까지
언제까지? Until when?
아닌 척.
아닌 척. Pretending that you're not.
So 척 is to pretend something, right?
Yeah, you can say like 예쁜 척. Pretending that you're pretty, like when you're doing...
Pretending to be beautiful. My kids are using this phrase a lot these days. 잘난 척. So
yeah.
That's a very Korean thing, I think. It's kind of being a bit big-headed and boastful, acting like you're cool kind of thing.
Yeah.
But it doesn't have the same exact nuance as 잘난 척. But
We
yeah.
say this a lot. 잘난 척하지 마.
Yeah, like don't show off, don't be big-headed, that kind of thing. So 아닌 척 meaning pretending you're not. 하려고.
Doesn't really have a meaning, just saying doing.
You're kind of doing or trying to do something. So,
Yeah.
so as a sentence, it would mean...
So, I think so. It would have made sense if you broke down as 아닌 척 하다 means not to pretend not to be. Okay, so 언제까지 아닌 척 하려고? Until when are you going to pretend that you're not?
Yeah, because I think she was pretending it's not her, right? When they crossed paths in the comic book store. So he's saying like, until when are you going to keep up this game of pretending it's not you? I know it's you, basically. Faz, we got sentences 1 and 4, you've said. So let's take a listen to this far.
언제까지 아닌 척 하려고. 소문나면 나 도저히 얼굴 들고 못 다닐 것 같아서.
You're acting always interesting, let's say, Faz.
Sounds like a comic book character.
It does, just like it was, I suppose. So the second line there, 소문나면 나 도저히 얼굴 들고 못 다닐 것 같아서.
Good. So 소문나면 means when the rumor spreads.
Or if the rumor spreads,
If
right?
the rumor
소문나면,
spreads.
yeah.
Because 소문 means rumor, and we use the verb 나다 for 소문.
For a rumor to kind of proliferate, right?
Yeah.
소문나다. We did that drama recently where the main character was called 소문, 슬기로운 or something 소문. It was uncanny
Really?
counters
Why do
was
I-
the drama. Like about a couple of months ago. Had a
Your memory is genius.
I'm trying to keep young. Yeah, I'm doing my Sudoku puzzles. So, 소문나면, if a rumor spreads, 나 도저히.
Yeah, so 나 means me, and 도저히 means really, 도저히?
Does it always come with a negative? Like it's like an
It always
emphasizer,
comes
right?
with a negative. It's an emphasizer of negative.
So this is paired with 못 다닐 것 같아, right?
Right.
So definitely not something.
Cannot do something. And do what? Here, 얼굴 들고 다니다. Which is 얼굴, face, 들고 means holding up. So,
Literally to hold up your face.
right.
But figuratively meaning like walk around without being
confident,
ashamed, right?
Without being ashamed.
Ah, okay, that's a good phrase to learn. 얼굴 들고 다녀. Walk around confidently.
Yeah, or you can say, 얼굴 들고 다닐 수가 없어. I cannot walk around without shame.
With my head held high, we say in English.
I think
yeah.
parents would say this a lot, especially, when their kids at school, they are not acting very well.
Yes.
Then they would say something like, 학교에서 내가 얼굴 들고 다닐 수가 없어.
If you're doing something shameful at the school, right?
Yeah.
And the 못 there saying you can't do that. 것 같아서, meaning I feel like I won't be able to do that.
Good. Peter's a great student today.
All right, thank you. I've been studying my bestest.
Your Sudokus?
Yes. Let's get on to a song request and send in more clips. Anyone on V Live as well, get on board via Kakao Talk. Our username there is Daily K. Alex from Germany, you've asked for this one. I love this. Kia in the Faces, 장기하와 얼굴들, Cheap Coffee, 싸구려 커피. Thank you for the song request there, Alex. Always interesting to hear 장기하와 얼굴들, Kia in the Faces.
So this is Alex style music?
Maybe he just likes cheap coffee. Who knows? I don't know. We'll have to ask Alex himself. Very attractive guy. Used to date IU, if I remember rightly.
True.
Let's get back to our Korean learning from the drama, the K-drama, True Beauty. Keep on sending in your clips. It's not too late. We've got Alex from Germany, actually, right now.
Who has a great taste in music.
And coffee. Or maybe actually a bad taste in coffee if he likes it cheap. Let's get to sentence 2 here.
애 눈이냐 뭐야?
Let's hear that one more time.
아,
애 눈이냐 뭐야?
매 눈이야 뭐야. I think he said 매 눈이냐 뭐야, right?
One more time.
애 눈이냐 뭐야?
I think he tried with that second syllable. Maybe it was a bit quiet, but 매 눈이야 뭐야?
Yep.
Can I ask a question here, right? We
No.
talked about 매, meaning hawk, right? I've not heard that word. Again, maybe you don't use hawk that often in
No,
normal
not
language.
really.
But the thing that comes after it, which denotes possession, like apostrophe S basically in Korean, it's spelled 의, right?
Ah.
But I always say it 에 as well, like Alex, 매 눈. But can you say 매의 눈?
No, we don't really say 매 의눈.
Okay.
Even though, yes, just by itself, the pronunciation would be 의, but when it is actually used with all these nouns, then it is a little unnatural to say 매 의눈.
Okay.
Just 매눈, like what you
매눈.
did or what Alex did.
So basically, whenever it's possession and you see this 의, just pronounce it 에, and you can't go wrong. Okay, so 피터의 책, like Peter's book, rather than 피터의 책.
I love how your eyebrows also.
It's a pair together, yes. Okay, so 매, meaning a hawk's something.
Right? In this
눈이야.
case, it's 눈, meaning eyes. 눈 can mean snow, but in this case, it's eyes.
Okay, so hawk's eyes, 이야, 뭐야?
에야, blah blah, 야, 뭐야, is,
In English, I would say the sentence like this. Have you got hawk eyes or something?
yeah,
Like
blah,
it's
blah,
like
blah, or what?
something or what? Yeah, it's exactly that grammar pattern, right?
Exactly.
So 뭐야 literally means what is it, right? Like kids always say 뭐야, 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 pointing to everything under the sun.
Or, so we just say 뭐야 a lot. 뭐야.
If someone does something that's maybe not funny, like a 아재 gag, a dad joke, right?
Yeah, or even when someone surprises you with a birthday cake. then you can say,
Surprise!
뭐야.
And in that case, it's a positive thing, I guess.
Positive thing. It can mean all kinds of stuff.
Oh, this is true. It's a great phrase to learn, isn't it? Yeah, because if it's like something really disappointing, like, oh, 뭐야? What
Yeah.
are you doing? It's embarrassing
뭐야,
or something.
진짜.
Yeah, when your friend comes and says something or tries to act cool and is really failing.
뭐야, 잘난 척하지 마.
Oh, yeah, don't act all big-headed. Great grammar pattern there. So, 매 눈이야, 뭐야? Are you a hawkeye or something? Or do you have hawk eyes? Or like you said earlier, the more common one, eagle eyes. You don't say that in Korean, 독수리 눈, right?
No. I never knew that there's such thing as eagle eyes before I went to a summer camp in America and everyone got this cool prizes and I just only got an eagle eye prize.
What was the eagle eye prize? Was that for like special children who didn't win anything? Then?
I think so.
Oh, well, better than nothing. Yeah, in America, they have a lot of eagle-related things because it's one of their emblems, isn't it? The bald-headed eagle, I believe. Okay, let's get on to some more clips. I think we've got at least a couple more listeners to squeeze in. Next up is Raul from Argentina. Let's see what you've sent in.
매 눈이야 뭐야?
Ooh, this perfectly sounded like a grandpa.
A Korean
saying-
grandpa?
Yeah,
Saying, have you got hawk eyes or something?
because he got dim eyes.
Figuratively, this means just you've got amazing eyesight, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Like unbelievable. That's why you're saying
Unbelievably.
you've got hawk eyes or something.
Yeah, but in this case, she's being a little, like she doesn't like that he has hawk eyes. So he's like, 매 눈이야 뭐야.
I'm trying to think of other things you could put in this pattern. Something, yeah, 뭐야.
We can do that. Like, let's say Peter comes here like with awesome sunglasses and he
Okay.
acts like this whole like superstar.
Yep.
Then I can say,
I've got them on.
연예인이야 뭐야.
So are you some kind of celebrity or something? And in that case, being a little condescending and saying, you're not a celebrity, right? I like that
I
example.
mean, he's already a celebrity, but or like 슈퍼스타야 뭐야, maybe like that.
I love it, yeah.
Like,
That
you're a
sounds
superstar or
cool. Being
what?
sarcastic,
Yeah.
Teaching you some humour and Rao saying, brilliant stuff, Soyeon. Everyone loving that you're cutting me down. Siska going for some sentences. Hopefully we can get the third one here, so I'll try and find it among your clips. Let's play this one first.
그 얼굴, 이 얼굴 완전 다르잖아.
얼굴. I was thinking, what is she talking about?
얼굴.
얼굴.
얼굴. Yeah, that pronunciation aside, the rest was great. But
Yeah.
the face is pronounced how?
얼굴?
얼굴.
Yeah.
Because it's got the li을 받침 on the first consonant as well as the second, right? So 얼굴, 얼굴.
얼굴. Yeah, it kind of sounds stupid. 얼굴.
Yeah, if you say it a lot, it sounds weird, doesn't it? 얼굴,
What are you?
얼굴.
It doesn't even sound Korean.
There are
Sounds
English
so
words
weird.
that if you concentrate on sound ridiculous as well, but that's a Korean one, you're right.
얼굴.
It does sound like you're being a bit silly. 얼굴, though, means face, right? 얼굴. So this is good grammar to learn, right? 그 얼굴, 이 얼굴.
Yeah. So that face, this face. 이.
그 meaning that, 이 meaning this.
This.
Okay, so it's exactly the same as this and that in Korean. So that face, this face, and your pronunciation, Siska, for this was pretty good. 완전 다르잖아.
Completely different.
완전 meaning completely, and 다르다 or 다르잖아, just a different way of ending it, meaning different.
Different.
Okay, so 그 얼굴 meaning, I guess, the makeup face, and 이 얼굴 the unmakeup face, the plain face. I don't even know how to say it.
Unmaked up
No
face.
makeup
How do
face.
you like my unmaked up face?
완전 다르잖아. Thank you very much for your clips, guys. We'll play a few more on Saturday's edition when we do our review. Korean Unnie, thank you so much for coming in. And we'll see you again next Thursday.
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Celebrity, for having me.
슈퍼스타야 뭐야?
Superstar Peter, thank you so much. It's an
Ninja-
honor to be here
닌자야
next to you.
뭐야? Did we say that for you? Dressed in all black.
That's a good example.
Okay, I forgot the Korean word already from earlier. But
자객이야 뭐야?
자객이야 뭐야?
Let's just use the word ninja because we don't really use the word 자객.
Okie dokie. All right, we're going to kick Soyeon out the studio. I'm going to play Zana's song request. You've asked for this one because of the hashtag dream or 꿈. Deja Vu, NCT Dream, 무대로.